I've been making Shadcn videos for so long now, I have the biggest resource list of all kinds of libraries out there. Today I'm showing you some of the newest libraries you probably never heard of. Some are looking really crazy while others are solving some specific problems that we'll all be missing. And all of these libraries are completely open source and with that free to use. And before we jump into these awesome libraries, quick shout out to the sponsor who is making this video possible. Today's sponsor is Shadcn Blocks, easily one of the leading libraries in the Shadcn ecosystem, and this was the first Shadcn block library that I can remember, and they still continue to be the leaders. They have a huge collection of high quality blocks and they cover pretty much any use case you can think of. And you can actually see how fast they are shipping. On January 28th, they released 200 new blocks. And if you check this changelog, you can see that they're releasing one new template and hundreds of blocks every month. They're not missing any release for over a year. This is really crazy. And on top of that, they have multi-page templates working both with Next.js and Astro, which most other libraries don't have. So we can pick, for example, this Hive template, which is really looking awesome. And we can check here the Next.js demo and check out this landing page. You can get this whole landing page with just one registry command. So npx shadcn latest add and then this Hive. And you can put this on your application in matter of seconds. Definitely check them out, and if you want 20% off, just use code OrcDev. You have it in the description below. And now let's see other amazing libraries. When I saw this library, I really couldn't believe it that this is possible. It's called GridCN. And check this out. Can you believe this is actually a UI component library? So here we can see that it is the Tron theme system for Shadcn UI. It's based on Shadcn. Everything is basically the same. You're using Shadcn registry commands, etc. And they have 6 amazing themes. We are currently on this God of War theme. Then we have this Tron theme, which is this blue one. I mean, check this out. Have you seen anything like this before? We have this CLU theme, which is like some kind of yellow, this Athena green theme. Then we have Aphrodite looking really awesome, and Poseidon, this blue theme. This is really crazy. Let's use this, for example, Athena theme. It is green, like some kind of orc green. And let's enter the grid. So let's see what do we have. Here we have a lot of components. So we have this data card. We can see here, I'm going to zoom in so you can see the details. We have these corners and all these things. It is looking really nice. Then we have this alert banner. Check out this one. Like, imagine putting this one on some portfolio or something like that. This is looking really good. Then we have this timer, countdown, this other timer. Everything is looking so like gameish, like Tron. I really love it. Also these components, this is looking really good. We have this HUD frame stat, like check this one out. This is really awesome. Speed indicator, regen, this one, status bar, radar. Now this is something that I want to use. I'm not sure how is it used now currently. We can also here in the sidebar change different themes so we can see how does it look. So this is really looking sick. And we can see here that they're covering basically every component from Shadcn. So all the accordion, alert, avatar, badge, so all components that exist on Shadcn exist also here on GridCN, and it is currently under development. But the creator said that he's almost done, that commands are soon going to be ready, and by the time you're watching this video, it is probably already live. And this project is open source. Can you believe that one? So here we have the view on GitHub button, and we can see that there are already 9 stars on this project. I already gave a star myself, and you should definitely do it too. This project is really awesome, and I can't wait to try this one out on some real world project. This second library is such an awesome idea. You definitely need to save this one, and it is solving maps for us. We can add maps in Shadcn way. We didn't have this one before. This is a new project. It is called MapCNs. A lot of CNs in this video. So what is the idea? We can just add the map with the classic Shadcn registry command, and we have all the necessary components that we need while working for the map. So we have the map itself, we have the controls, we have markers and all that stuff that we need when we are building some app that requires a map. Also, it's covering both light and dark mode, which is really good. This was a pain before to create it to look good both in light and dark mode, but this one is working fine. We can see also here on the landing page how good does it look also in light mode. Thing that I really love, let me return the dark mode, is this routes thing right here. If you worked with maps before, you know how painful it is to work with routes inside of the map, but this one is solving it in such an easy way. You're just putting the props and everything just works. So this is something that you'll definitely need in some point in the future, so definitely save this one. It is also good for AI because you can just say like, hey, use the context of this library and just use it for my project. So this is the project I really like. Oh, now I really love this library right here. I love those libraries that have those like specific designs built for something. Like this looks like it came out from the Alien movie. That's why I love it. And check out the font when I'm typing into this input box. I really love how it looks. And I'm not sure why this library is not that popular. We can see here that it is open source and it has 0 stars, which means that nobody's seen this library. So really interesting. You can be the first star on this library right here. And what's the deal? Let's see the components right here. We can see that they're actually the trusted Shadcn registry, which means they can use this @glitchcn and then install through the Shadcn registry all those sweet components. And they're covering almost all Shadcn components. We can see accordion, alert, badge, button, and I really love this button. You can see also this effect when I put my mouse over the button. It looks really good. And we have here the usage. It's used exactly the same like Shadcn. There is also a sidebar. Sidebar is also, you can see it here on their app right here. Also skeletons in the same way. Maybe the biggest problem here is that it is missing light mode, but that's the deal with these sci-fi UIs. It always looks something like this. It's that some kind of neon or something like that. You can see this glow inside of this text, which is really awesome. I really love this library. I'll definitely give it a try if I build some kind of sci-fi application or something like that. If you build something with it, definitely ping me. I want to see how does it look. Then we have 11 Labs UI. I'm truly impressed by this library right here. It's built for any kind of like a music player, audio, or something like that that you're building in the browser. You can use these components and you're probably going to get solved 99% of your problems that you have for building something like that. It's really looking amazing. Check out these effects right here. This is really sick. And awesome thing is that it is working in different themes. So we have here the blue theme, this amber, then we have rose. These are all Shadcn themes and it is working awesome both in light and dark mode. They are also open source. They have 1,800 stars, which is pretty impressive for such a library like this. It's pretty impressive that they're open source. And they have really good documentation built with Fuma docs. We can see here that they have audio player, this bar right here, which is looking really awesome. We have here different statuses like initializing, connecting, listening, speaking, thinking. Like they were thinking about everything while they built this here UI component library. Then we have this conversation. It's like some kind of AI conversation, but more like towards that audio side. Conversation bar, live waveform. So anything that you need to build that has some connection with sound, this is definitely a library that you need to check out. This orb right here is my personal favorite because I really love this effect. They did it in such a good way to make that like look like I can turn around this thing right here. I really love it. And this scrub bar as well, like for the music. No, it is really, I really love this library. This is really looking amazing. And you can even see here in their examples, how are they using it. Check out this one, for example, start conversation. You can here type in something and it's going directly in the conversation. It's asking now for my mic, but I'm not going to allow it. Then we have this retro pong game with matrix display. Check out this one. This is really looking sick. You can play like this metro pong. Really sick. And final library is this one. It's called UI tripled or triple D. I'm not sure how is it pronounced, but it has something that is really unique to all other libraries. We can see here their components like user card and things like that. There are many blocks and many things. I cannot even show you now everything that exists in this library right here. I can maybe show a couple of blocks. For example, this glowy waves hero block, which looks really amazing. Then we have this dashboard, for example. It also looks really good. But what is really unique about this library is that you can build your own pages using these blocks from this library. So we have here builders and then landing builder. So check this one out. How does it work? So here we have the empty canvas. We can use this glowy waves hero and put it directly inside the canvas. So we have now this hero block. Then beneath that one, we can choose something else. We can, for example, put this about us section beneath that block, and we added it. So here it is. We have now this hero block, then this about us, and then we can add, for example, contact block. So here you get the point. We can put anything that we like. And now when we expand this thing right here, we have the entire code for that. So we can now here just copy this code and put it directly inside of our application, and our landing page is going to look exactly like this with all the things that we need, like these forms and all this stuff. This is really cool, and I haven't seen any builder like this before. I saw for forms and for some things like that, but not for like entire pages. This is really impressive. There is also this grid generator, which is also really good. It generates different grids. So we have this classic bento, for example, then feature hero like this, then dashboard pro. So there are all like different kinds of grids. This is always, again, really painful to build if you're building it yourself. Just taking it from some library like this, it's much easier than to build it yourself. Of course, you should know to build it, but it is good to have some option like this that you can just come in here, take this bento, use it on your project, and that's it. Definitely check out this library. You can see even Shadcn himself here saying that it is looking good. I really hope that you enjoyed in this video, warriors. It was time for me to come back to show you all the good things that I gathered, and tell me in the comments if you want more. I have a lot more. My resource list, you couldn't believe like how big it is and how good are all these libraries that are even not that popular. So for more content like this, join the mighty Horde and subscribe.